Excessive credit card surcharges are costing families about $100 a year, despite moves from the Reserve Bank to rein in the problem.
But many merchants argue they're in line with the central bank's rules.
Airlines, taxis, major hotels and utilities. They've been singled out as some of the worst offenders when it comes to excessive credit card surcharges in a new report by MasterCard.
Australians are being surged $800 million for the last 12 months.
The surcharge is applied by the merchant or retailer to cover the costs associated with providing consumers the option to pay with a credit card. MasterCard found that 72% of Australians believe that some businesses are exploiting the system. RBA data for December shows that the average merchant fee for credit cards range from 0.83% of purchase value to just over 2%. The RBA suggests the credit card surcharges consumers pay should be close to those merchant fee levels. In many cases, they're not.
So if you're paying more than that for those cards, the chances are that you're being fleeced and that's going into the pockets of the business you're dealing with.
This time last year, the Reserve Bank announced reforms designed to stop retailers from profiting from excessive surcharges.
There's nobody policing these rules, so they put the rules in place, but business is just running amok.
The ACCC should be given the powers to monitor surcharging.
Retailers argue they're not the real problem.
Because retailing is such a competitive environment, then retailers just generally can't afford to surcharge high.
But there are ways around the fees.
In some industries you can avoid the surcharge, so if you're in a taxi you can try paying with cash, but obviously when you're booking an airline, an airfare, there's virtually no way around the charges.
Qantas told SBS it never profited from surcharges and only used them to recover costs. Similarly, Virgin Australia said it uses its booking and service fee to cover a multitude of inputs in relation to taking a booking.
Many of their surcharges are fixed in nature, and if you're buying a cheaper airfare, the relative cost of the surcharge can be well in excess of 5, even up to 10% of the transaction.
Both companies do, however, have payment options which avoid the fee. Ricardo, Goncalves, SBS World News.